All right, we're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our late night Saturday night live stream. I'm pokey late. I'm so sorry. How's it going, everybody? Here, let's turn this music down, even though it's not very loud, anyways. Should have played a different sound for the beginning of the stream. What if we do this? Ooh. Yep, King of the Hill voice. Welcome, Mister, says Koi Rice Boy. How's it going, Shadowless Tony? Wow, I'm feeling fantastic tonight. I had a really nice day. We had a very nice long walk in the sun. I ate super healthy. I'm feeling fantastic. Man, I'm going to have to start skipping more daytime streams and starting late. Ooh, look at this. So I told you guys we would restock on NBA cards, and here they are. We have NBA blaster boxes. I just want to show you that these come straight out of a case. And this was like, I think it was like a master case kind of thing. We actually had 2 sealed cases of it that came in a 3rd box. So that was cool. That was pretty expensive. Just letting you see ahead of time, you get the good stuff. I didn't want to order, you know, like cheaper individual boxes. They are cheaper if you don't order them as a case like that. So we don't do that. We want to get you the really good stuff. Killer Spider says, this is a Star Wars channel now. That's right, this is a Star Wars channel now. Welcome to my Star Wars channel. What is this slab doing? Oh, I was supposed to give that away. Okay, hold on. Put this over here. Sweet. I might as well open a box. Oh, yeah, I might as well open a box. There you are, says America's favorite hoarder. What's up, man? Mr. Why the daytime slander? Oh, man. Daytime streams. It's like double work is what it is. It's hard, man. I'm evaluating the way I live, and I am feeling like it would be a lot smarter if I had more time to do something like a full night's rest or work out or solve problems that need solving. Wow, these are really nice looking. There they are, Panini basketball. Open them up, lose all your money to them. You guys realize opening booster packs is gambling, right? All right, speaking of gambling, I'm gambling that this card will go up in price over time. What a fantastic Salamence. Dude, Salamence is kind of goofy looking. He's always had sort of like a barrel body or something. That's from Power Keepers. I just bought another card tonight. It's a real expensive one. It cost me, well, I won't say because then you'll just look it up. It's not like the most expensive thing I ever bought, but I bought a nice new card tonight, and I'll be shipping over. Yep, that's a nice card. Power Keeper Salamence. Let's find out what he cost. I like to show you guys my Pokemon card investments. Basketball cards, meant. Does it have a reverse holo, mister? Well, no, because this is not a holo. This is an EX card. This is like a big hit out of the box, right? It's like an alternative art for that time period. This is the equivalent of an alternative art. All right, so this pretty guy was a cheap $755. We obtained him back in January, in fact, so one of the last purchases from January. There we go. Yeah, I noted the swirl as well. Isn't that nice looking, guys? Beautiful. So here are some cards that I have added to my collection very recently. And I'll make a TikTok on these, I think. We got this Nidoking with the much older label, but look at the centering on it. Very good. Card looks very good on the back as well. So that's a very solid Nidoking. This Pop 10 Melodic from Dragon Frontiers is a Delta species, is a fire type. This Dragonite from Cardos. I really like the Cardos, but I got to tell you, sometimes Cardos is so expensive, it's got me scratching my head. Like, man, is it already priced high? EX Deoxys Reverse Holo Gyarados, very good. This Dialga, which I might sell that one. I have 2 of them, by the way. This Moltres Prism, also from Cardos, very nice. And then I purchased an additional Cloud. Might be a mislabeled Cloud, but I got such a good price on it, I don't think it'll matter. All right. Ooh, I like that Gyarados. That's a lot of Gyarados, isn't it? Look at all this. All this in such a short period. What am I, made out of Pokemon cards? It's a lot of Pokemon cards, man. I got a box over here. Can I use this box? Mister, I have that Dialga Raw. Oh, yeah? Well, I got your mom, Rob. I don't know. That wasn't very funny. Move this over here. What are these? Oh, yeah. That was back when you could buy those and have me open them on TikTok. I remember that. I need like a special box for these guys. They don't fit in the regular boxes. Man, I don't have a place for all this. Got him, says Philip Webb. That's right, got him. Pokey got him. So we are starting late. I will go extra fast to make sure there's no waiting time or a short waiting time. Although, when we start late, typically we don't have that many orders because we missed a lot of would-have-been orders. So, but that's all right. Let's see what we got. Notification of a cleared e-check. Oh, very good. From Kayla. I don't even remember that one. All right, here we go. Joseph Compalongo. I have 4 grades of credit written on my bag. Please grade blank, blank, blank. Thanks. Okay, we're going to start there with Joseph Compalongo. Joseph likes to do pre-orders, I notice. Joseph, I don't know if you're watching. It's pretty late, man. Spirit Bomb Absorbed promo. Here we go. Very good. And then he says, 2 Trunks Vegeta Goku. Trunks Vegeta Goku. This one? Orange Piccolo Reverse Hollow. Front of bag. In sleeve with other cards. Okay, give me a minute. What's up, guys? How's it going? You think we should do giveaways today? Should we do giveaways? I don't know if we should do giveaways. Other Mikey is muting me for no reason. Well, yeah, I mean, he's a mod now. He can do whatever he wants. That's how it works. Where is the other Mikey? Is he here? Okay. You said Piccolo Reverse, right? Orange Piccolo Reverse. Android. Hey, mister, do you still have the Pop 9 Deoxys promo slab, or does someone nab it? I believe that one's still available. He muted me. He's here. Where are you, Mikey? Uh-huh. Did I miss it? You should get Scooby-Doo cards. Ruby-dooby-doo. I'm the real Mikey. Uh-huh. Here's a Piccolo New Evolution. Whoa, I got a cool Great Ball. My name now. Yeah, great balls, man. Somebody help me out. Did we already pass the Piccolo? Did I miss it because I was distracted? How many spots left in the rocket break? Oh, man. Here we are going through these packs again. I've been missing my dad here lately. Crying about him, says Travis. Travis, you're trolling, right? Piccolo's the green dude. I know who Piccolo is. You don't think I know who Piccolo is? Okay. 4 is Gogeta Limits Broken. Middle end of bag. Oh, Gogeta. Ah, here it is. Gogeta Limits Broken. Orange Piccolo is big and beefy. Piccolo isn't an instrument. Piccolo isn't an ingredient in pizza. I didn't see him. He's definitely not in here. Definitely not in here. Who is Garlic Jr.? Not in here. Travis, this isn't a dead morning stream. I don't think, bud. What? So we watched the Last of Us, the new episode. It was awesome. It was actually really good. I enjoyed it. Would you consider combining the set of PSA 10 General Mills and the 3 Air Tops cards into one SLAB-AWAY? Maybe. I mean, that'd be a really big SLAB-AWAY. What was the price on the Air cards? Did I actually write down a price? Yeah, that's a pretty big SLAB-AWAY. You know, if I let you do that, then what that means is that you're tying up like all my cards, basically. I could have sold those cards to someone else. You'd be tying them all up. Yeah, I guess that was the Piccolo. Is it okay if I cry? You can cry, Alex. We'll hold you. But also you lose your man card, so you have to think about it if you really want to. He wants to sell it to me, says Jen. Jen! How's it going, Jen? Whole trash and hasn't even watched. Mister, what's SLAB-AWAY? SLAB-AWAY. What's SLAB-AWAY? Mods, get this guy out of here. He's obviously an imposter. All right. You said around 300 for the error set the other day, if I remember. Is that what we're going with? 300? I would do 300. I don't even know where it is right now. Not up on the table, obviously. Jennifer Yap sent for some NBA. Really? Jennifer, I didn't know you were an NBA fan. You are? Who are you, Jen? You're a mystery. There we go. You're like one of the biggest customers right now. We need to know more about Jen. There we go. Okay. Oh, fancy. There we go. I'm Cheese, says Cheese. Actually, you know, I believe you, Cheese. Mister, finally here. Can I get a beer? Type on YouTube, TheCardconomist SLAB-AWAY. She's Jenny from the block. You able to make a payment on... I like shiny things, says Jenny. Jennifer. Show that CGC 10 on the far left. She's on the far left? We don't take kindly to far leftists. Round these here parts. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to Player Hater of the Year. Gen Y's Google latest AI. That explains it. They're testing the AI on us. And that's what this is all about. Can you show your perfect SV49? Well, I don't mean to cock tease you, but let's get that SV49 out. Ooh. Oh, fancy, man. Oh, so sexy. Sexy PP. This is a card that I would actually collect. A modern card that graded perfect. Still thinking about going for Black Label? I suppose I could, couldn't I? Yeah, I mean, there's no problem with testing that, but I'm just enjoying it as it is right now. You know, it's really expensive to send cards in for those cross grades. So unless it did get the Black Label 10, that would just be an expensive exercise. I already like CGC, so I'm actually pretty fine with just a perfect 10. I don't need the Black Label to feel good. So Mr. Joseph, yeah, I'm already a fan. Need to do a side gig at home. I hear that Cheese runs an OnlyFans. That's where he gets all his money from. That's his side gig at home. What about you guys? Have you guys ever thought about running a OnlyFans? Probably when you're getting real desperate, right? Or maybe after that third glass of wine. That's Joseph Campolongo. Only no fans. Cheese feet pics? Yeah, stop hogging all the feet pics, Cheese. Jeff Leon, 6 Azure Lanes. Oh, we got to get some more Azure Lanes up here. How's it going, Windy City Gaming? All right. I'm out. I'm standing up. There we go. I love it when people get mad. I love it when people get mad at girls who are making good money on OnlyFans. They seem such like, I don't know, they seem like bitter guys who are mad at something that they can't have, or you know what I mean? They give me this weird vibe, like it's like an insecurity vibe. It's a weird thing. Here we are. Did you see that we might have downloaded an actual UFO thinking it was another Chinese probe? I knew it! The truth is out there. There you go. Mister, how much to ban everyone in chat? You know what I think it is? It's when some super desirable girl, you can't obtain her, and then she's making millions of dollars, you know, just showing her butthole off or whatever. I think that just drives some guys mad. They just get really angry. Let's see, Mashoku. They go, this should be illegal. All right, Jeff Leon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Sleep. Showing her balloon now, huh? There we go. There we go. All right. If I show you guys my balloon knot, will you hit that like button? 100 likes and I'll show off my balloon knot. Oh, I like this one a lot. Look at this. Holy moly. Ooh. So nice. Let's see. That's a hollow. Oh my God, dude. Maybe I should buy another case of these because I just think people are going to keep opening them. I mean, this is the funny thing. In the common and commons, you see the same girl cards go over and over again. But these full art super rare cards are just going to do extremely well over time. Here we are. Jesse Ransom says, Mister, what's up, Gage? How's it going, Gage? Nice of you to stop in, man. That's Gage from back when I had to live on the streets. Those were harsh times. There you go. Jen is CEO of a large food chain. All right, here's a hollow. And another hollow. I looked up FMB and I got lost. What does it mean? It means Fighting Mario Brothers. There we go. Jen owns a Taco Bell. If that was true, Jen, that would actually be very cool. Not something to hide. FMB, food and beverage. All right. Jen owns a Domino's. You know, I think people actually make like millions of dollars owning those franchises, right? So you have to pay your franchise fees, but when your company becomes successful, when your Domino's building becomes successful, if it does, I'm pretty sure you become a millionaire from doing that. That's a legitimate way to become a millionaire, guys. All right, so Jeff Leon with 2 boxes got some very sexy pulls. I'm building something, says Jen. Here we go. How many workers do you have, says Funko? You talking to Jen? I got 2 workers. I got Mike's side and I got John. There you go. Gen Y owns McDonald's. Mike's side and John. Sometimes I will send them a little bit of money, but that's it. Just a little bit. I was thinking about when you had that massive amount of Hidden Fates tins and you'd open like 2 a stream for yourself. Crazy. That was a long time ago, Gage. Things have really changed. This is a Charizard from back in that time period. I don't know if this is one that I pulled or one that I purchased, because I graded one and I purchased one, but it came back 10 from CGC. So we're going to take that perfect 10 and turn it into big monies one day. Hey, maybe that could be the next large. Would you guys get excited in your pants for that to be the large? Here's a Yuffie. Look at that Yuffie. Here's Chowie Loud. And Ash Ketchum. Ash Catch Them Feels. David Morey's 2 bulk grades for my Boba Fett or Vaders. You know the drill. All right, David. David Ma. Jen, you tell PayPal that if they don't fix your transaction, that you will purchase the company from them and fire them. Okay, David Moraes. Boba Fett and Vader. Oh, yes. This is a Boba Fett. All right, there you go. Loving all the grades that are coming in for Mr. John. I'm going to need to get a box pretty soon. Yes, I'm going to buy all the stocks and take over. Evil laugh. There you go. Damn, PayPal sometimes. Freaking PayPal. What's up, Timu? Timu SSMPLS. Hey, if you are new and you've been watching this stream for a long time, why don't you try sending in your first order, guys? You might have been watching for a little while and never participated in the fun. Well, you should give it a try. We have a lot of fun. We go live every night. We have a nice community that's been here for like years. It's a nice place to hang out. That's a gorgeous Star Wars. This Vader helmet's cool as hell, man. Early concept. David Moraes. Don't do it, it's a trap, Suzuki no. Say goodbye to your savings. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna get a box real fast. Oh wow, I forgot I had this. Wow, look at this, guys. I was looking for a box to hold all the grades. Check this out. I forgot about that one. It's a nice Gengar. There you go. Whew. Mr. Help, I'm addicted to Sneaker Bunko. Man, you might pull the hottest girl card out of there any second now. Any second now. So the oldest card in the line is this one. Oh, no, not the oldest. All right, so it would be like this. Okay. So now you get rid of this, put it back up here. And now what we want to do, we want to get these in there as well. There's quite a few cards waiting to go out to grade. All right, lovely. That's a very good thing. I want to start getting the Goddess Packs cards. If that's a Chinese set where they steal intellectual property from the property owners, I highly don't recommend that. First of all, do not support a company that is stealing. First of all, right? Second of all, because, you know, those companies that do that, they're willing to break the law and do that. They're willing to do other bad things, okay? They're willing to do stuff like sell fake Pokemon cards. So don't support that. But secondly, you can't even grade those cards. So, you know, you can't truly collect them. They're not a collectible unless you can grade them. How far is Cosmic? Oh, you're going to love it, Jordan. It's moving so fast. Cosmic Eclipse. We got 5 spots are sold. Move that Cosmic for us, guys. The problem with Cosmic is that it's $27 and everyone's instead buying Star Wars Galaxy. Star Wars Galaxy is selling all day long instead of Pokemon. So this is a box of card grades. And that'll move pretty fast, though. That box will move pretty fast. Only thing is, I'm also working on the mailing grades at the moment, too. So that's what's going on. We got the mailing grades. Oh, this is a good location for this. Perfect. All right, we had a place to put that. Brigido Ibarra for my slab, keep the change. Okay, Mr. Brigido. SLAB-AWAY. Ah, here it is, Brigido Ibarra. And you had a Gyarados from May. Let me go get it. Gyarados from May. Oh, that's... We really waited for that one. With the B... Alright. Ah, right here. Oh, it's a nice card, too. Thank you, Mr. Brigido. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this Cardos Fending series. It's cool, man. I'll be your Pokeslave for that Gengar. Yeah, I'm looking for some Pokeslaves. Sign up. What exactly does a Pokeslave do? Boy, kind of hard to read that. Such a tease. What's the Mario packs? It's me, Mario Wahoo. They're printed by Panini. And they're just really cool looking Mario cards. That's the Super Mario card set. It's got holographics in it. That's different from the Nintendo Topps game packs, but those also have Mario in them, and those are very old and vintage. Go open one. Asking me questions when you should be opening one. There we go. Mr. Valentine's WEISS sale, so we call can rent a girlfriend. It was hard to read that. Okay, here's Aiden Benz. Give me a moment. All right, there we go. So, hey, mister, fell asleep before my Star Wars Chrome packs were open, but saw that I pulled the awesome redeem card. Would you be able to get the redeem card sent to you for me like you did with Jen? I'll also take one more Chrome pack. That's exactly what we'll do, Aiden. So now that I have your permission, I'll have it redeemed, and when it arrives, we'll show it off on the channel, and it'll definitely be turned into a clip. So congratulations on that, and I can't wait to see what it looks like. Aiden Ben says yes to redeem. All right, Aiden, let's see if you get lucky right away. Again. Okay, you got Han Cholo. Mister, are you selling the Cardos Prism Dragonite? No, I'm keeping the Cardos Prism Dragonite. Here's B-Wing. I like him. He's pretty. Here's Bosk. Rainbow Bosk. I'm just showing off some cards that I really like. And here's Luke Piewalker. Aiden Benz. Where are we going to run into Aiden Benz? Maybe over here? Mr. Aiden. Here we are. Yo, Gent, still no coin. Gent did get a coin, though, because he pulled a nice card and traded for it. So he got a silver Red Dragon of Wales coin, which we could put one up on the table for sale. If you guys have never seen it, it's pure silver, 2 ounces, but it's part of a collectible series. So here we are, we've got the MS69, and this is part of a collectible coin series called the Queen's Beasts. What's really nice about this particular silver coin is it features a big silver dragon on it. So, and this is minted in the UK. It's real pretty in person. It's hard to see it on the camera, I notice. Yeah, you can see it with your eyes really well, but it doesn't shine very well for the camera. How much is it worth? Yes, well, we're going off for the cheapest buy it now price, which for this coin is $135. So I have some of those for sale. There we go. What? You should have picked something else. Wait, what are you talking about? You must be talking to someone else. There we go. We have Nicholas Burke, 10 Lost Origin, 1 Altart. Thanks, mister. Again, you're really lucky with those lives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gotta be careful with the live customs because they're not always lucky. They can't be lucky for everyone. Does that make sense? So not everyone can be lucky with them. Sometimes it's just better to buy what you want outright. Some people will have bad luck. Some people will have good luck. Some people will have break-even luck. If you just buy what you want outright, you remove all the luck. That's what I do with Pokemon cards. Meaning I never get super lucky, but I also never get super unlucky. All right, let's see what we got. Nicholas Burke. We got Malimar. Oh, my favorite pack. Sudowoodo. Snorlax. Oh, Crobat, but he's very off-center. How nice. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Oh, Golden Mew. Very good. Oh, you got the card out of live. Got any Morgan Silver Dollars? I do. I don't have... I've got a couple graded ones, yeah. Maybe I should sell those too. I don't know. Luminion. Clefairy. Ovalo. Darkrai. Oops. Charizard. Rawr. He's so scary. Silly Charizard. All right. Nicholas Burke. Today, my wife and I went for a walk in an area of Lake of the Ozarks called Tantar Estates. It's a really interesting area. A lot of people actually schedule their vacation to Tantar Estates. It's this beautiful part of the lake that there's lake houses and everything, but it's like really windy and twisty, and it's like multi-tiered, and so it has this sort of claustrophobic feeling on the road, and all the houses look really peculiar actually because of the way they were built. So it's like you're in the feels like you're in the treetops at the same time. It's so strange over there. Everyone has to take like a bridge to get into their home. Like there's a miniature bridge built to every doorway because it's on the side of this steep hill, and then the primary resort, which can be driven to in a golf cart, attaches to the Tantar Estates, and it has like all these giant pools, and it's got this artificial beach area. It's really cool, but you know, there's not much activity now because it's cold out here. Christine Andrews. Hello, mister. Can I get 2 battle regions? 2 battle regions. Let's see. 2 battle regions. Where are them battle regions at? That sounds awful to live in. Well, you know what's funny is it was built all the way back in the 70s, and it has so much character now. It's a very fascinating place to be because a lot of it is like older architectural style, but it feels good. Like it feels like it belongs there. You know what I mean? It was clearly very well done for its time period. And what they started to do in Tantar Estates, they started to sell the homes, which used to just be resorts. So they sell the homes, but not the land. So you pay like $700 a month for the land, but you own the home on the land. And so it's a very unique it's a very unique lifestyle because it's such a bizarre neighborhood. Like I wish I could, maybe I'll record it for you guys. You'll see it with your own eyes. And so you could take the road up to the resort. And the resort is really cool. It's got multiple restaurants in it. It's got a pool, an indoor pool. It's got a miniature bowling alley. It's got a little arcade for the kids. It's got these giant conference rooms where people host conferences. It's got a ballroom. Yeah, it's actually really cool. It's a very fascinating area. And we were exploring it for the second time ever since we moved out here. How's the large? It's moving. The large is moving. And so we need to go back there when it opens back up for the summertime, because right now it's mostly shut down for the winter because you can't really, there's, you know, a lot of what the draw is for Tantar Estates is the big outdoor restaurant. It's a cool restaurant because it's a restaurant with a bar, but it's all attached to the pool. So you sit in the pool with your alcoholic beverage. Very nice. But that's all shut down right now. And so, you know, if you could see there was a lot of remodeling going on. And people who live there full time were driving around in their golf carts on this beautiful day and going for walks. Yeah, it was really nice. We were talking about maybe trying to buy a house there one day, or maybe even just scheduling a vacation there. Jesse Salinas, 4 Astral Radiance. Oh, Jesse. Old people place, mister. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, actually, there was a ton of kids there. There were a ton of kids there. You could tell parents were bringing their kids to that arcade that I was telling you about. The bowling alley was full, and the arcade was full. There were a ton of kids. But, you know, and there was a big family, and they were fishing in one of the rentals. So there's a rental place. You can rent it. It's sort of like a resort-style home, and it attaches to the river, and they were down there fishing by the river. It looked really fun. Well, the lake, I should say. Lake of the Ozarks is technically a river. Do they have Hooters? Hooters? Who goes to Hooters anyways? Nowadays, it's all about... what's the equivalent of Hooters, but for butts? River of the Ozarks. There's Canceling Cologne. I'm having an alcoholic beverage right now. Here's Gardevoir. Tilted Kilt. Tilted Joe Mama's booty cheeks up on this stage. Hey, mister, just bought my first Palladium coin. It's so funny that they say to buy gold when Palladium holds. Yeah, so gold and silver is not the only collectible coin. You can collect these really bizarre coins like Palladium, which is also a rare metal that people are holding on to. Jesse Salinas. Here we are. Okay. What are you wearing, mister? What do you want me to wear? Wing House or Buffalo Wild Wings? Oh, yeah, the Super Bowl Sunday's tomorrow, huh? How exciting is that? There we go. I'd see Hoarders, Hooters, anything other coins or Scyther. Well, I don't know what you're trying to say there. Scyther? Is that what you're saying, Scyther? I think you meant to say Scyther. Jennifer Yap, let's open those NBA. Show the chat what they're all about. 6 packs! That's a whole box. All right, Jennifer. So if you order 6 packs of these, Jennifer is about to show you what they're all about. So here we are. 6 packs per box. Let's get it open. You can go to the Party Cove and see lots of ladies on boats that are topless. I heard they cracked down on that, and I've never been, but I've heard that they cracked down on that. But yeah, that'd be pretty fun. I think that's fun, like a nudity beach kind of thing. But yeah, you could probably do a search for Party Cove, and you'd probably find footage up on the internet of the debauchery that occurs down there. Ah, yes, to be young and naked. Gotta enjoy it while it lasts. All right, here we are. Sleep. How's it going, BJ MC? Start golfing as a hobby. Maybe. It's a hobby that doesn't require any serious effort, so maybe that's a good, maybe that is good for me. NBA Select Noise. I order 6 packs every day. All right, so I can't remember how we do Select. I think with Select, you keep the rookies. So that's a rookie. These are not rookies. Oh, this one is a rookie. And this one is Nikola Jokic. Oh, very good, Jen. Jen, you're already getting the best polls. How do you do it, Jen? How do you do it? Wait, maybe what we do... No, you keep all the cards in the pack. Is that how we used to do it? I can't remember. Is that how we used to do it? Okay, James Boonite. Stephen Curry. Montrell. And Buddy Hield. Okay. Now we have Rajon Rondo. Delano Banton. Anthony Edwards. And select Rookie Revolution. Jalen Suggs. He sucks. That's a silver card. Definitely keep all no bulk in this set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're skipping all the good players. Nah, they don't count. They're not the special pull. That's just a common card, okay, man? I don't get hypers for commons. I get hypers for these guys, okay? Okay, we got Jalen Green rookie. Isaiah Todd. What is this? 75 years of NBA, Jalen Suggs, Magic. Cool, okay. So I think this is meant to be a special pull here. It's LaMelo Ball. There you go. And Jalen Green Rainbow Rookie. Or Refractor, whatever they're calling it. Obviously, it has a rainbow effect. Quentin Grimes. Corey Kispert. Corey Kiss These Buns Spurt. Jordan DeJounte Murray. Ooh. Murray. Segs on D's. That's right. And then finally, Jayshawn Tate. Prepare yourself, Pokemon card lovers. You're probably going to see a lot of sports as a result of this. Tonight's a sport night. Gary Trent Jr. There we go. Should have had Super Bowl cards ready for the Super Bowl. That's what I should have done. Cunningham, says Jen. Okay, let's see. Feet. You need to bet on your team. What, on Chiefs? Who said I'm betting on the Chiefs? Obviously, I'm rooting for the Eagles. They just have so much going for them. Should I sleeve the rookie cards, or can I just bunch them together and put them in another booster? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I bet on orange Gatorade. You think orange Gatorade's the best flavor? It is, actually. Orange Gatorade is the best flavor. It's funny you said that because that's my favorite flavor, orange. Gatorade's bad for you, though, isn't it? Isn't it, like, full of, like, crap? Thought it was found to be full of crap. Whew. Sunkissed best soda. False, says Robo Games. Okay, Jen. Jen. Fresh bag, I think, because you got a lot of stuff. Heartburn Orange and Fierce Grape. Any lemon lime enjoyers? Not the sugarless one. The clear Gatorade is God tier. Oh no, I'm coughing, man. I have a cough every time I come in this room. I do not cough in the other room. It's got to be mold, guys. I need to hire a mold guy and find out what's wrong with my home. Mr. Miguel says, put this toward my SLAB-AWAY. You got it. All right. You got it. $100. Boom, updated. Weston Miller, 4 NBA Blasters. That slabs are making mold. Quick, give them away. Give it away now. All right. He's on that good kush and alcohol. No, still haven't tried weed. Actually, I was doing a little research on weed. Did you guys know a recent study found that weed raises blood pressure? Very interesting. They also found that people who smoked weed were more likely to have a heart attack after they had had a previous heart surgery. Very interesting. That I didn't read into it too much. But yeah, I find that interesting. I still want to try it. It's just I'm learning more about it ahead of time. Here's Zion Williamson. Wow, that looks nice, man. Look at that. Yeah, but even walking raises blood pressure. Yeah, but it raises it in a good way. Here we are. It gets your muscles moving. Pills on television commercials have worse effects. Love that card. We just changed people I know, turned them weird. Here's Jamorant. Here's Marcus Smart. Actually, the scientists were saying they don't get to do enough studies because it's been illegal for so long. Oh, Mr. Gonna be blazing and ripping. Not in a bad way. Hater alert. What doesn't raise blood pressure? The things that don't raise blood pressure. That's what doesn't raise blood pressure. Here's Santi Aldama. Lugenz Dort. If they're mixing tobacco with it, is it Lugenz? So smoke weed and relax. Weed emoji when? Here's Luca Garza. Oh, you got something back here. That looks special. Weston Miller. Bones Highland. What is this? Oh, you're going to like this. Boom. All right. That's for Weston Miller. Arnoldus Kulboka. I'm so bad at these names. Very good. Arnoldus Kulboka. Whoa. That's for Weston Miller. Never heard of him, says Gordon Rules. Hey, you're going to hear about him. He's going to be famous. Who dat? Yeah, somebody. Okay. Congrats. Alcohol better than weed. Now, there's something that's better than both of those things. It's called Pokemon cards. Someone rolled on the keyboard when inputting his name. Mr. needs to eat mushrooms. Nice signature card. There's only one thing I need. Lots of cocaine, enough to give me a heart attack. Okay, that's for Weston Miller. Is Shaq here? In here, he's the only basketball man I know. Weed slows your reflexes. I have to work with smokers and fear for my life. Bet I'll get run over by a forklift. Yeah. Interesting, okay. I mean, you don't need a lot of reflexes for some jobs. Here we are, Weston. Some jobs are okay. Spencer H says 2 on the sublist. 2 on the sublist. The large sublist. Here it is. Oh, but there's only room for 1. Do you want me to put 2 onto the next sublist so that we don't split your spots up? That's what we do. A pyramid with a little thing pointing to the top. All right. So, Spencer, by default, we do not split your spots up. You have to tell me you want to split them up. Something lazy, but it's a lot easier to just get the Pokemon cards. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we are. 1 NBA and take the $2. What? Spencer H. So you get 1 and 2 for the next round. Spencer H. 3 NBA Panini. 3 NBA Panini. You got it. Wait, what price did I put it at? I don't even remember. No, that's right. It's $8, right? Okay. You got it, man. I have one more box of it. Here we are. Just like that, we zapped through 3 boxes. Everything in life is about moderation. No, that's not true. You should buy as many Pokemon cards as you can all the time until you have no money in your bank account and you can't feed your children. I never moderate Pokemon cards. Do you understand me? I'm just kidding. People will say marijuana is bad, but then pop their Ambien before bed. Well, your assumption is that people who don't like marijuana pop Ambien. So that probably is true for some small percentage, but probably not for all of them, right? But I think your argument is that, well, who cares if one thing is bad because another thing is bad? Nicolaj, Kevin Durant, Keon Johnson. Ooh. Rookie. How do I find the slabs that are available for sale? They're right here on the table. You are in the right place. Desmond, man. Cameron Thomas, rookie. JT Thor. Domantas Sabonis. Very cool. That poor KD card is already outdated. Is it? Okay, we got James Harden. Wow, that's an epic beard. You know, I couldn't do that because playing with that much beard would just make me all sweaty and gross. Mitchell Robinson. Is this a hit card? Mister, I got Star Wars Chrome 2. Check the first order. Oh, okay, no problem. This is a weird card. It doesn't look like the other ones. Huh. I guess that's the hit. I don't know. Weird. Weird. He got traded to the Phoenix Suns, mister. Not the Phoenix Suns. Those sons of bitches. Those damn Phoenix Suns. Always trying to take our players. We watched that new episode of South Park, Cupid Yay. Fantastic episode. Very funny. As usual. South Park's always funny. That's for Spencer H. But Spencer's saying that he also needs a Star Wars Chrome. Here we are. Let's get that Star Wars Chrome out. Ooh. Are basketball cards even popular still? That is an absurd question. Yes, they are. They are worth more than Pokemon cards are still. Pokemon is not in first place for card value. One day it will be. That's because Pikachu reigns supreme. South Park needs nudity. Well, South Park does sometimes have nudity. Here's... Oh! Spencer, you got Jar Jar Binks! Oh my god, I'm dying. You got Jar Jar Binks out of 100. No way. You got Jar Jar Binks. Ahmed Best as Jar Jar Binks. Bro! It's Darth Jar Jar. Wow, that's really cool, man. And it's numbered. Who doesn't love Jar Jar at this point? Jar Jar is a classic. All right, Darth Jar Jar goes in here. I didn't expect that. I didn't know it was coming out of the pack or the box. So this is a 2.12. Can you believe February's halfway over? Unbelievable. All right, cool, man. Out of 99. Misa Day starting pretty okie day. That's right. Pretty okie day, huh? Unbelievable. There we go. Sell Jar Jar. I'd sleep with Lady Jar Jar. All right, we're going to clip it now. Very good. So all this is for Spencer. All I ever wanted was numbered Jar Jar. Do they have the kid that played little Anakin after he was bullied sign card? Didn't that guy go to jail or something? He got in trouble later in life. Andrea Love. Aerospace Man here. Been a while. Would like 2 live customs with shipping. How's it going, Andrea Love? So you're saying it's been a while. Do you mind if I check PayPal for any other orders you have? So your name is Andrea Love. This should be pretty easy. When someone says it's been a while, I don't know if you mean it's been 4 months or if you mean that it's been like a whole year. If it's been a year, your bag's gone. So I don't want to disappoint you, but here we go. There we go. And we're going to search Live. There's one order for Andrea Love. Oh, no. Let's try and search 2 years ago real fast. All right, I'm extending the search to 2 years ago. Yeah, there was an old Andrea Love order. Oh, there were a couple Andrea Love orders. I don't know when the last time it was you shipped. We could definitely check, though, just in case. Sometimes if you've got a real valuable bag, I leave it on the table, even if it's past the year-old date. I do not remember Andrea Love at all. I have no memory of that bag. Andrea, Anthony Deloa. Is Andrea Love here? Can you give me any tips about your bag? Like, did it have a box by chance? Let's check in here real fast. We get rid of anything that has been abandoned for 1 full year. We don't have a bag, says Aerospace. Oh, okay, cool. Do you have slabs? Is that what you're looking for? Because we don't repo slabs, so your slabs would still definitely be over here. We don't repo slabs yet. One day, when the slab boxes start overflowing. So 2 live customs. Here goes. Hopefully a snipe then. 1, 2. Ah, they're cold, man. Those are 2 cold live customs. So help me out here, Andrea. What do you got? You got slabs? Maybe Andrea Love's got some slabs. So I'm logging in. We're going to make your shipping label for you. D's for Mod of the Decade. Oh, dear. A yawn at this time? It's only 2. Oh, we don't have anything. Always do live shipping. Oh, well, let me do this for you, Andrea Love. I'm glad you're here. And let me create a new bag. And we'll write shipping on the bag, okay? Glad you popped up and said hi again. So you have watched this channel grow and grow. Can you believe how large it is now? We're heading towards 60,000 subscribers next. When we'll be able to open up 3 of 1 piece set? As soon as it arrives. It hasn't arrived yet. Yeah, it needs to arrive. So the AN box, which will be over here. Did I get gifted? Says Jordan. You got mifted. How about that episode of Last of Us, though? They had a big zombie scene. It was a lot of fun. Sansan A says, hello, mister. I'll take 2 Lost Oregons. I was very satisfied. My zombie needs were met. There you go. That's spoilers, mister. Here we are. It needs to arrive first. Come on, mister. Are you serious? Just pre-open it for me. You can pre-order it from me if you'd like. I'll write it down on a card for you. Mister, show your Diglett at 100 likes. Well, I said that I would show my balloon knot at 100 likes. Okay, what do we got? We've got Ariados and Electrike. Ooh. Mr. Sansan, 2 cold packs. Mr. Sansan. Did you pre-order the English 1 set, set number 2? 1 piece set number 2. Okay, what can we open for 100 so I don't waste your time shipping 2 cards? Well, I mean, you can look over the menu. It's in the description. Whatever you feel like opening, really. Yeah, I mean, Topps Chrome is really popular right now. These are the Topps Chrome packs. What else is real popular? The live customs they've been really popular the last week or so, ever since we started shuffling them after every order. Pokemon Scarlet Violet, that's the new sets that are out. So that's a lot of people are opening the new stuff. Yeah, so you can just pick anything you want, really. Joseph Adelizi, 5 Chilly Rains. Chilling rain? More like COVID strain. What we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Topps the first movie for show. Be best such good condition. What are you saying? I think he's having a heart attack. Ha-ha. Lovely. Joseph Adelizi. Good one, mister. Or buy a slab, says Omega Jose. Neep. There we go. $100 coming your way. You pick. No worries, bad or good. Then ship. Zangoose. And here's Electrode. Nice, man. I get to pick $100. I'll let the audience pick, I guess. What do you guys want him to open for $100? Here's Far-Fetched for Hidden Fates. Topps first movie, Rainbow. That would be just one pack. There's Volcarona. Snake or Bunko. Topps 2. He could only get one of those. Put him in the large. Oh, put him directly into the large. Pokemon the movie Topps. Sounds like you guys really like seeing those Pokemon Topps opened. Joseph, when are you going to donate me all these hollows so we make your bag small? $100 toward the donor slab? Oh my God. We have Jesus Villar. I have a bag. How much is a new bag? Well, I mean, if you have a bag, you don't need a new one. Here we are. Yeah, you don't have to spend money on a new bag if you've already got one. Here it is. So right here, Jesus Villar, you've got one last updated in November. If you want to ship it out, it's $9. Is that what you're asking? $9 to ship. Unless you're international and I just don't know it. But yeah, shipping in the United States is $9. That would cause me to ship that current bag out. Octavio Melendres, 5 Chilling Rain. Oh, that's unusual. 2 people ordering Chilling Rain back to back. Didn't expect that. What kind of guy? He says, the kind of guy that wears 2 condoms. You guys are wearing condoms? Oh, man. What is the fun in that? You don't get any of the diseases. Diseases is like Pokemon. You got to catch them all. Here goes. Crazy how many diseases you can catch by having sex with someone. Isn't that interesting? You'd think we would have eradicated all that by now, but I guess not. All right, put that away. Fluffy, man. The disease makes it more hot. Oh, yeah, baby. Give me that AIDS. Here's Chest Plate. Heracross Zapdos. Literally, your pee-pee were born. Cobalion Drizzle. You don't know corn rules. You don't get any sex. Talking like he knows. Okay, that's for Octavio Melendres. Yeah, I know all about the sex, he said. Wonder if I should order Lokimon instead of Sneaker. Mister, I collect diseases like I do Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. I'm going to be the STI master. When did we change it from STI? When it used to be called STD. I feel like STD rolls off the tongue better. Don't you guys agree? STD just rolls off the tongue. Yeah, I've got a bunch of STDs. Gotta catch them all. I already got a burning pee-pee. Might as well make it into a bioweapon. Okay, we got Hitmonchan. Wrap it up, guys. If you don't want a burning pee-pee, gotta put a wrapper on it. Here's Slowbro. Peacemaker Pikachu. If you haven't had the clap at least once, you probably don't get much Punani. Mister, you make my Diglett cry. What's STI? It's STD. Double bag. Thick wick. Double bag? Robert Brown. 2 Star Wars Chrome. Robert Brown's got a really big order. Curious to see what it is. So here's your Chrome. 2 Opus 1. Oh, and then he says, pay off my SLAB-AWAY. Okay, so that explains it. You're paying off your SLAB-AWAY. The only STI I know is the Subaru Imprez. Final Fantasy Opus 1 is empty. So I'm going to take a moment and look around for more Opus 1 to make sure we got some more in case another person makes an order. Opus 1. not seeing any. So I feel like the safe thing to do is assume we're out of it. Okay? And I will go ahead and say sold out on it, okay? Whew. Okay, Opus 1 sold out. Wick's glasses are huge. I know, but they rest really well on her face. God, I'd like to hold her glasses. So now, Robert Brown, let's find out what's in these packs. Damn, Wick. When did you get such a nice pair of glasses? Zalbog, Yuffie. More like Stinky. Okay, Yuffie. YUGIOH. It's YUGIOH. Doesn't like Weiss booby cards because he already has thick Wick. What more do you want? Yeah, that's right. Oh, these were terrible. Okay. Nothing good in those Opus 1 cards. Sleeve these up for you in one sleeve. Robert Brown. Hey, we got a nice 175 viewers. I'm glad you guys are here. Welcome to the late night stream. We go live every night, so you can always rely on this stream being here. Oh, we go live every night on YouTube. The entertainment is vast and endless. You can hear me go, wow, or you can hear me go, oh, I hate socialism. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, let me tell you how money should work. Sometimes he even shows his Diglett. That's right, occasionally, for a fee. I don't do much for free. Chewbacca's Anguish. This is a business. We're doing capitalism. Oh, man, look at these cards, man. Star Wars Chrome cards got the Chrome. He says, get your asses back to work. I like this Darth Vader guy. He would have made a good capitalist. There you go. He knows how to talk to the slackers. There we go. Robert Brown. So, let's find your bag, Robert. Get your asses back to work. That's what he was saying, by the way. Vader was saying, this empire ain't going to run itself. You guys get the freaking pieces put together already. How many packs in a box of Resurgence of Power? 36. These Star Wars Chrome need more war, less Chrome. More what? I forgot to update your bag. So, Robert, your bag is now 2.23. Wow, you had a really old bag according to this. Last time you were here it was 1022. No, that's not too super old at all. You're fine. Never mind. My head's just bad at numbers sometimes. So you're saying you're paying off a SLAB-AWAY. Robert, I like to hear that. Robert Brown paying off the energy cards. Give me a moment. Mr. Robert. Oh, okay, so I must have allowed them to be split up a little bit. I got one. I got two. And three. I think these were all three of them, yep. Mr. Robert Brown. Pulling these fancy, very low pop energy cards. Oops. All right, cool, man. Yeah, these energy cards are very low pop. Burning Energy. Giving them some nice clean sleeves. Sleeves get all yucky over time, to be honest. They get dusty. They get like fingerprints. That kind of stuff. Wow, look at that. Those are from Burning Shadows. Those are all Burning Shadows 10s, so you know how rare and expensive Burning Shadows 10s are. Okay. Robert Brown. I'll love you forever, says Jesse. You're going to, what? Love me for a very long time? Damn, those are good-looking energies. I know. Just wait till you find out they're all like pop 50 and that's it. Okay. Oh my God, so many coughs. If I buy seal packs and pay for shipping, is that cool? Yeah, you can do that. Definitely. Any other Topps cards on the table? That's a great question, Jesse. There we go. Aha. Fairy Energy is a relic. Relic of the past. Yeah, cool, man. Really nice. So he just finished paying those off. Those were in a triple slab away. Mister, when you're talking, you need more water. Maybe I do. I have this fan blowing on me after all. Maybe the room's just very dry. Here's Ramiro Andrade. Ramiro Andrade wants 3 select basketballs. I'll give you some basketballs. You want some basketballs? You got it, man. I need a new bag, says Ramiro. Just reminded him in the note not to open. Whoa. Okay. Thought you were telling me not to open these. Mister is too kind on shipping. You're too kind. Did that ghastly Topps already go? He might still be on the table. It's possible. Jay Sean, Derrick Rose, Cade Cunningham, Anthony Edwards. Space Jesus for Mod of the Decade. Okay, pack number 2. We got Delano Banton, Anthony Edward, Cade Cunningham, ooh, and Carl Anthony Towns. It's a rare card for this pack. The Misty Cubone Cardos has to be one of my new favorite cards, also a Mister. It's a cute little card. Here's Jalen Green, Isaiah Todd, and Davian Mitchell. Carmelo, you did it. You got Carmelo Ball. There we go. Carmelo Anthony. Very nice. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Is he? Yeah, those Cardos are so cool. Man. There's the Misty in a wedding dress, too. Well, it's not a wedding dress. No, it's a Goldine dress. There we go. Kind of looks wedding dress-ish. Ramiro with an R. So he says, I'll need a new bag. Well, Mr. Ramiro with the new bag. There we go. Ramiro with the new bag. By the way, this reminds me, the table's really full. There's like no room. And so because of that, Ramiro, we have to put you in the up top our box. Because the table is pretty full. That's my card, Misty, blushing in a golden outfit. Yep, you got one, I got one. Javier Arroyo says 1 V-Star Universe. I've learned that Misty cards actually do really well over time. Carbonator says member for 14 months. Wow. I have a bag. Javier Arroyo. That's a cold one. Okay. Got a pretty fat bag here, Mr. Javier. Javier, you got a lot of hollows. Let me know when you want to donate all those hollows, Javier. Okay, now we've got 2 refresh. Short line, Justin Rich, 5 Azure Lane. I get it. I started very late, like a naughty nooner. Now you're all going to bed. I'm sorry. Should have started a bit earlier than we did. All right, it's a weekend, though. I want to have a weekend. What about me? All right, what do we got? I'm about to send an order, mister. What? An order? Me. I'll take it. What do you guys want to talk about? Anything interesting? Oh. She's like 1,000 years old. There we go. We can talk about Diglets, Pitbull attacks. Can you tell me how much a request secret rare worth is from? I think it's from Vivid Voltage. Hey, mister, if you still have the Pop 90 Access promo, I will send for it. I remember you said you might still have it. Yes, I believe I still have it. I should still have it, okay? I don't remember anyone buying it. There we go. That is a fancy promo, very low pop. Since it is a promo, it is likely to stay low pop. Teacher shortage. Hey, teachers, let those children learn online for free. What are we even teaching kids these days? How to be little dummies? That's right, I said it. Justin Kim. I do not have faith in American public education. They said Canada. It was a UFO, not a balloon. Happy Sunday morning, mister. How are you today? What's up, Troy? So it's Sunday for you, and it's Sunday for me too. But it's Sunday morning. There we go. Can you believe how fast the weekend's going by? It's almost the weekdays again. Finally, my wife will be out of my hair. Yolan to Jempin says, hey, Mr. 30, towards my SLAB-AWAY. Yolan, you silly Billy. All right, Yolan. Here we are. This goes down to 270. He then says, 1 round of My Little Pony. My Little Pony is a top performing card set. Oh, here it is. Never underestimate the power of friendship. There we go. What's up, Leandro? My little pony, my little pony. Ha, 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 ha. All right. Put this into here. Put this into here. Throw this away. Had that pop up on my TikTok feed just the other day. It was a bunch of adult men singing the My Little Pony song. 2 packs of Star Wars Chrome Galaxy. What's up, Casey? How's it going, Casey Fjelsted? 3 packs of Azure Lane. 2, 3. We should do big meme like Doge and start all buy-in pony cards, make them to the moon. 5 of the Merlin sticker packs. These are real popular. Selling through these pretty fast. Oh, wow. I can't believe we're almost out of a box of them. 3 poker cards, 1 Phantom Forces box break spot. Wow, that is a big order. Here it is, Phantom Forces. Oh, it's moving, huh? Okay. Good luck in there. As you guys know, it's very expensive. You might pull nothing but a reverse holo and a non-holo. Very risky kind of booster pack, but that's how it is. It's a very expensive set with a very expensive pull. 3 poker cards. Let's get those poker cards. You ready? You have any Topps Chrome Sparkle cards in your collection? I got 1. Oh, you got a yellow card. Oh, you got a second yellow card. Hot diggity damn, dude. Mr. Yolen with... Ooh, Moltres. Moltres, Poliwag, and Kimiko or something like that. I don't remember his name. Ring-a-dingy dummy. It's a funny-looking Pokemon. 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 Gotta catch 'em all. Whoa. Oh, it's the double Scyther Gengar pack. We've seen this pack before. There seems to be a booster pack that contains both the Scyther and the Gengar. Special request for my order, says Jesse Ransom. What can I get for you, Jesse Ransom? It's the special request Spankies. You know that's going to cost you extra. Charizard, you're getting all the stuff right now. Okay, a little Mew. Charizard. Charizard. Oh, yeah. Nope, the Sticklet rubs on the packet. I want that Scyther. Well, he's in these sticker packs, and he is gradable. There's a little Diglett. I got something in my front pocket for you. Why don't you give it a little squeeze and see what it is? Cold. Are you going to bother with Battle Spirit, Saga, or Union Arena TCGs? What? The only TCG I'm going to bother with is TheCardconomist TCG, coming to your local card store. Buy it now. Early Kickstarter. Let's talk about that summer meetup at the lake. Yes, be sure to bring lots of lube because it's going to be fantastic. What happened to that idea, says Jesse? I don't know. What are you talking about? Making our own card set? I got my hands full, man. I'm a busy guy already. I can't do everything. Something in my front pocket. I'm buying stock in TCC. We're going to make a better TCG than all these other TCGs. Sleep. The meetup with our community, like we all come and hang out at the lake. Yeah. Yeah, we can do something like that. You want to do something like that? We got to set rules, though. Must be Poke-Rich. Let's see what we got. Octavia. Okay, starting out with Octavia. I want to see Mistress Toes. I think that'd be cool, man. Cold. Oh, no. Uh-huh. If you don't get the apple cider card, can you say it was even a good round? Ah, no apple cider card. I'm sorry. Toss that away. Very good. Toss that away as well. How about this Darth Blader? Oh, look at that. That's early R2-D2 concept art. You just know it is. Oh, so cool, man. I love the border, too. It's very fascinating. Mace Windu's Barrage. He black. Does John post every card he grades in a day into returns or just certain ones? He's supposed to take a picture of all of them. Actually, I'm not sure if John takes pictures of the mail-ins. I think a long time ago, he and I agreed we would not do pictures of the mail-ins. I don't know why we agreed to that. I think we agreed to that so that the mail-ins could be done faster. And because back then, if you recall, we were very heavily backlogged. And the heavy backlog made us look into, okay, what can we skip doing that doesn't have to be done? And I was like, well, the mail-ins are just going to immediately be sent out, so they don't need a picture. And that part's true. Like, when the mail-ins are done, they just start getting mailed. No pictures of the mail-ins? I might talk to John and have that changed. We might stop doing that. We might start posting pictures of the mail-ins. So you might have noted, if he wasn't posting pictures of the mail-ins, which there's a good chance he wasn't, you might have noted for a few days this week, he only posted a few cards, mostly the express cards. But the truth is, he was actually receiving the usual 30 to 40 cards per day. We were working on Jonathan Morris's order. I got a little more of his to do. We went back to our old lake house, and we found a box there from him. So he has one more box of grades for me to finish. He'll probably be wondering about that. He'd be like, where's my last set of cards? And I'll be like, oops, oopies. We need John to work 24/7. Well, if we had it that way, my wife and I wouldn't get any privacy in our own home. How am I going to hold hands if I don't got any privacy? There we go. That was a really big round. I thank you very much, Mr. Yolan to Jampins. Did Yolan have a box? I can't remember. Yolan to Jampins. Did he have a box? I don't think he had a box necessarily. Let's grab this box here. Uriel, Bahan, Vincent, Just a Baggy, Vicente. How old are these? These seem like they could be really old. Look at this. We have a Uriel Lopez with no date on it at all. Victor Xanter. So those are so old. That was before we even started dating bags. Wow, these are, man, these are old, dude. Holy. All right, we'll move those for a second. Let me check over here for you, though. Looking for Yolan to Jampins. I wonder if you're in the box with... I bet you're in the box with Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Shop. And there you are. We found you. Okay, Yolan, we're going to create a secondary bag for you. So, Yolan, you have 2 bags now. How nice is that? Oops. Didn't Uriel get a snipe and a box break? Definitely not that Uriel. There's guys who have the same name. Must have been a different Uriel, right? Okay, number 2. Tori Meharry, Star Wars Chrome. Mr. Tori Meharry. Any card off slabs on the table? Let's see what we got. Kadabra. He's so cool. Look at him blasting that poly swag. Poly swag getting hypnotized. There we go. We got Lapras. Whoa, Lapras.
John doesn't have to leave the cave, set up a camera to watch John as entertainment as he is slapping away and crying that he can't leave and only give him a bucket.
Give him a bucket? Is that what you told him? So here is a lovely Rapidash. We're going to add it to the table. Oh, we're in that sticker. Did you whip John to work harder? No. John does about the same work every day. When you guys order card grading from me, it makes sure that Mr. John has plenty of work. Mister, we want to see the tops too, if possible. What? We just showed off the Cardos. We can't just do Cardos and then tops. There we go. I'm afraid you're going to have to stare at these Cardos cards for a long time now. Here we go. What do we got? Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker's actor used to be so young once. To be young and sexy. Mister, I sent an order, but I forgot to ask the last part. I needed another pack of NBA. So, Weston, you're saying that your order did not have enough of the NBA packs in it. I asked first, but I know Jen is like #1 customer, says Jesse. I know, I'm giving you trouble, Jesse. Tori Mahaney. This is all I have, Jesse. That Anakin in the 2003 Clone Wars style is so cool. I know, he's very cool. Here's Gerardo Espinoza. Let's open one Azure Lane. One Sneaker Bunko. I also have a bag, and let's just ship. Can you grade Yu-Gi-Oh cards now? Yes, we can grade Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We had a slab made for us, but I didn't like it. But we can actually use the Pokemon card slabs and simply put the Yu-Gi-Oh card into a sleeve when it gets encapsulated. So that's what we're doing. It works pretty well. That is our method right now. Sexy. That's a holo. I suspect in order for us to do Yu-Gi-Oh card grades with the custom Yu-Gi-Oh slab, we would also need a custom Yu-Gi-Oh encapsulator at the same time. Okay, that's holo. Boop. That's for Gerardo Espinoza. Let's go find this bag. Blech. Not worth it, mister. Yeah, currently we do not get a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh orders. Not in here. Boo, boo, boo. Maybe over here. It would be really interesting, though, if we got like a booster pack holder and we started grading booster packs. That could take a long time for me to set up, but it could really pay off. There's just not that many companies doing the booster pack grading. And the best thing for us for booster pack grading is we wouldn't really need to... Here's what I would do. I would only grade booster packs that came directly out of sealed cases, sealed boxes or whatever. And I wouldn't grade anything that was like a loose pack that got mailed into me. I just wouldn't allow it. So our booster packs would be 100% authentic the whole time. And I really like that idea. Gerardo Espinoza. We got Gerardo Salas. Gerardo Espinoza, your name wouldn't happen to be Gerardo Salas, would it? I just have a feeling. There could be two Gerardos ordering nearly the same thing. Jen sent for the lappers. Oh, nice. Doot. All right, give me a second. You didn't change your name, did you? I opened DBZ, DBZ last time. Okay, so we are looking for a Gerardo Espinoza. You just have a guy who's got a similar name. So then where's your bag? Grant Kwan, George, Gregory. Oh, here we are. So, a bit of an older order. Back in December. Quite all right. I do love them, but I'm looking for a nice tops as well. No tops, not allowed. I think he said ship too, right? All right, let's see if we shipped you before. Yes, we have shipped you before. Do you want to print with the new cutoff date? Yes. All right, there we go. Mister got a lot of those tops in 10s. Do I? They're really hard to grade 10. I've tried. I take really nice looking cards, try to grade them 10. They mostly don't grade 10. Really awful. Next up, we've got Andrea Love. $100 Aerospace Man. In chat, you picked and shipped plus the other 2 cards from the Terrible Live Customs. Lol, Brett Love. Okay, here we are. So let's grab this. Now, what did you guys want Andrea Love to open for $100? He's got $100. I will let the audience choose. He's letting us choose. He didn't specify what he wanted. Does that mean you want grade vintage packs? Except for in the case where we open the sealed booster box ourselves. So if we open up a sealed booster box ourselves, I will accept those. But mail-in vintage packs, I would end up rejecting because we don't have like special technology for proving the authenticity. I question if PSA even has that kind of stuff. All right, so tops, Pokemon, South Park tops, Open Evo Skies, I'm feeling Moonbreon, Star Wars tops, One Piece, China V-Star, LOL Lives tops, My Little Pony, Evolutions. Put the Growlithe to the side. Here you go. You can't just spam. Jesse, I realized Jesse was spamming tops. David Clark says tops. Yogo says My Little Pony. Any tops packs he can... All right, so he's getting a tops pack. A number of people did ask for the tops to be opened. Okay, 1 of these and 2 of these. Does it give him a chance for Moonbreon? That'll give him a chance for Charizard. Here goes. What? Multiple people said that. Nah, you were just spamming. I'm giving you... Wasn't trying to spam. I was just reading through out loud. Okay, here we go. Snowleaf. Ban says check. Garbodor. Garbodor. Garbodor's the best, man. Love Garbodor. Okay, Garbodor's great. He's not the worst thing ever. Now, we got this movie pack. Spam plus egg. There we go. Andrea Love. So this pack could contain a holographic Charizard, but it's not going to. It has a Call to Arms in it. Ooh. With the lovely Dugong. Very nice. Call to Arms. You got this Snorlax Scyther card. Very good. Okay, here's these guys. And these guys as well. What is this creepy music, man? That's the chase, says Gen Y. That's right. I'm sorry, man. You got Dugong, not Charizard. I was rooting for you to get the Charizard. There we go. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and print you up a label. Looks like we have shipped you before, Andrea Love, whose address begins with the 6. I want to get you this label. Thank you so much for popping in and sharing with us. Really appreciate that, man. All right. Dugong is strong against Charizard. Would you grade a Topps pack we buy off of you? Yeah, so like, for example, these Topps packs are coming out of sealed booster boxes. So I can had fun all. Thanks, Mr. and all. Thank you so much, Aerospace Man. Appreciate you being here. So basically, if it's coming out of a box that I unsealed myself, then I know it's authentic. You know, unless, I guess in theory it's possible the box was full of fake packs and then fake resealed, but, you know, you can usually tell right away, right? So, yeah, these packs are coming out fine, and if I had the booster pack slabs and I had a booster pack encapsulator, then we would encapsulate these, and it would just look really nice. I'm thinking about that Ghastly. Man, that Ghastly's gone. He's gone. He's snatched. Cheese! Hundy on my SLAB-AWAY. All right. Thank you, Cheese. Glad to hear you're getting some work. This goes down to 800. He then says 2 sneaker FOs. Oh, my God. 2 sneaker FOs. Boop. He's working hard because he adopted me. Yay! All right, what do we got? Mr. Cheese. Sleep. My poor wifey poo, she's up right now working too. Did you guys know that? The company she's working for is doing some real important software stuff. So she's had to work on the weekends and double shift and night shift. So she's just working her tail off lately. There we go. All right. Mr. Cheese, won't you please open up these Pokemon? How long is the line? It's pretty short. Here we go. Mr. Cheese, we got these Pokemons. All right. Spencer H, 1 live, 1 Evo Skies. Okay. Broly. That's a cool one. Toss this over here. Boop. 1 Evo Skies. Mr. Cheese. Zygarde. Woohoo! We did it, Spencer. I'm sorry. Wait. We want Spencer H. There he is. Look at all those Pokemon. Pokemon. Gotta have vintage. Ethan Hunter says, SLAB-AWAY the EX Deoxys. All right, so we have our expensive slabs box, and he is going to be in here. Ugh. Wow, that's really heavy. There he is. Pop 9 Deoxys EX from Black and White. Pretty good. Ethan Hunter. Let's take a quick look at that. Ooh, look how nice he is. Yep, that's pretty nice. Very fancy. That's pretty good. We're going to jump over to Discord and open this up. February, Ethan Hunter, Deoxys, 750. Is that right? And it looks like you sent an additional $60. This becomes $6.90. Nice. This goes over here. Nice. But she's a girl. I know. But she's hot. Jesse Ransom says 2 bulk rays either on Topps movie or the Star Wars. You pick. 2 Pixar, please. Thank you, mister. Oops. Toss that away. I think I need to stand up and get some more Pixar. I'll be right back. Feels good to stand. A little sip there. So, Jesse Ransom thinks the world just owes him Pixar cards. Is that it, Jesse? You disgust me. I'm kidding. Throw that away. Throw this away. I've been trying to pull any of the Deoxys cards from Crown Zenith and had no luck so far. I'm sorry. Oh, silly mister. What do you really think of top chat versus live chat? Do you think it's just a new way of suppressing views against the agenda? Oh, it's probably not that deep. It's probably just, it's a way for the, probably the host to keep track of, you know, interactions that aren't spam. All right, Jesse Ransom. Let me mark it down so I remember. Oh, I just seen a Raichu Chrome go for 7 bazillion. Mister, go buy it. A Raichu Chrome, 2 million. Whoa, we got Buzz Lightyear to infinity and beyond. Here's the Mater Truck guy. Jesse, you might want to grade that. You want me to just grade that thing? Because that's looking pretty good right now. Hey, it's episode 2 or 3 of Last of Us. Here we go. To bankruptcy and beyond. 2 maxed out credit cards and beyond. Ugh. Who's got maxed out credit cards? If you haven't maxed your credit card out, are you even trying? Don't do it, guys. Don't max your credit card out. It's a joke. For legal purposes, that is a joke. He said, Topps movies, Star Wars, you pick. What's a credit score? I think my wife's been killing her credit score. She keeps forgetting. She's got like these bills she pays, and she falls behind on them sometimes. Not because she lacks money, but because, like, oh, her credit card gets renewed, and then she forgets to change it. There we go. I didn't realize I had all that. It says Jesse Ransom. You don't. This is someone else's bag, Jesse. Jesse Ransom. I got no credit card debt. Only use my card to buy things to get the percentage cash back. I pay all my card off every month. Oh, we get it. You're the golden credit card boy. I'm just teasing. Here we are. Okay, Rainbow Charizard. Going in. And I tipped 30%, peasants. Rainbow Deoxys going in. It's Buzz Lightyear and Zorg or something like that. Who was the bad guy for Buzz Lightyear? It was obvious that it was kind of like a Darth Vader ripoff. Jesse Ransom. I hate having any kind of debt. No, you shouldn't feel that way, Rusty Bones. Some debt makes sense. Some debt makes sense. Here's a great example. Let's say you buy Charizard First Edition for $10,000 and you do it on a loan, and the interest rate on the loan is 5%, but the Charizard's doubling in price every year. Well, then that's a perfect use of debt. But it's a gamble to do that. So that's the trick. Meaning you have to be so good that you know which Charizard is doubling in price. And this is essentially what the stock market's constantly doing and what corporations are doing. They're trying to find out, what am I supposed to put money toward, capital toward, that's going to double my money? And once they think they've got a sure thing, they go back to the banks and they say, loan us $1 billion. We got a sure thing here. We're going to double that money, but we'll pay you 4%. So debt is good, but as long as you're using it to obtain something that is rising in value faster than the interest rate. But then if you can't pay your debt, by the way, you end up getting the item repossessed or some other horrible thing. So you have to be real good. Weston Miller, 3 bulk grades, signatured NBA, numbered Star Wars, and one of your choice. Of my choice, I feel valued. I feel like my opinion is valued here. So if you're a company that borrowed a lot of money on something that you thought was a sure thing and it turned out to be poo-poo stinky, then all of a sudden you've got bad debt and you're paying bad debt. So things can go wrong if you're not very good at predicting. However, you'll never get rich not taking that risk. You basically have to. That's how the whole market works. The market moves faster than you because it's out there taking risks. NBA numbered Star Wars, one of your choice. You got a numbered Star Wars card. What? What numbered Star Wars card? Which card are you talking about? Hold on. So here's the NBA card. One card of my choice. I'm going to start looking around. I like this Dragonite. Oh, this must be the numbered card. Yes, there we go. Found it. Okay. If I had a small loan of $1 million, I bet I could become a multimillionaire. Well, you could get a loan of $1 million. The bank will actually loan you $1 million if the bank believes it's going to get that money back. If it doesn't believe it's going to get the money back, you're never going to get the loan. There you go, Weston Miller. I think I wrote the wrong date on your bag, Weston. Let's fix that. That should say 2/23. Perfect. There we go. Double down on red 7. So nowadays, the market works. The market is driven by debt. It's driven by players who pull out cash as debt, and then they use that to acquire something that they believe is doubling in money, doubling in value, and they use the debt to purchase it ahead of time. That's how the whole market is propped up. The entire market is based on that debt. They're not running off of cash. They're not running off of real cash reserves where they buy things outright. They're running off of borrowed money. Everything. Corporations buy their inventory on borrowed money. They don't use real cash to buy their inventory. Weston Miller. Guys who buy up homes and rent them, like BlackRock, they are typically pulling out some kind of giant loan. There you go, Weston Miller. Mister, I forgot the NBA pack. Oh, yes, so you're saying you need an NBA pack as well, is that right? And part of the reason for the debt is that it's advantageous to use debt rather than to use cash because of our tax rules. So the government is nicer to people who are using debt than to people who actually are holding cash. The government's meaner to you if you have real money in the bank account. When the government looks at you and it says, oh my gosh, you've got debt, that means you have negative money, right? I'm not rich. I've got negative money. I've got $4 billion of corporate debt. I'm not rich. You can't tax me because I'm not rich. I got $4 billion of corporate debt. Now, if you said I got $4 billion sitting in the account, then they're going to tax you. You know what I mean? So that's part of the reason why the markets ran on debt rather than cash. Okay, so one NBA pack for Mr. Weston. Here we are. So the market's like, the more debt you have, the more debt you have, the wealthier you are. All right. But again, it does come back to whether or not the bank will loan you that money. The bank won't loan anyone that money. If Coca-Cola came to the bank and said, loan us this money, the bank would say, okay. They'd probably ask a few questions, but then they go, all right. Ooh, what do we got? Dominique Wilkins. Ooh. If your name is Cheese and you go to the bank and you say, loan me $1 million, the bank would be like, no, I don't think so. All right, very good. So you have to be someone that the bank believes can be trusted with that money to turn it into more money and then give it back to the bank. There we go. Cheese says, hey. I'm sorry, Cheese, I'm beating up on you. I used an example of $1 million, okay, Cheese? Doesn't mean anything specifically about you, Cheese. There we go. Isn't that interesting? So here's Jennifer Yap. Lapras Cardos Slab 1 Star Wars Chrome, because I have to get one of those. Gotta love those shiny cards. I like shiny cards. I agree. Okay, Miss Jennifer. I wish you could take out a 60-year fixed-rate mortgage. Maybe if humans lived longer, we would have those. So, a Star Wars Chrome, you say? I'll be right back. You know, it feels cold enough that I can turn this fan off. So, let's get this opened. I got a fresh case of the Star Wars Chrome on its way. There we go. Ha-ha. There we go. Oh. This cool guy. I just want to have a home that's like 2,500 square feet for like 1,000 or less a month. Nothing too fancy, but in today's market where I want to live in Minneapolis, that's asking too much. That's right. What's essentially happened, so houses are not based off of like some sort of set cost. Property is based on auction. It's auction, and you've been bid out. You've been bid out of the place you want to live in. There's other people with more money than you, and they say, you're out of here. We can buy this, and you can't. And it's one of the reasons why doubling the income of the regular household by making both mom and dad work didn't really make Americans wealthier. All we did is we started bidding against each other in larger amounts. So one of the reasons houses were cheaper in the past is because mom didn't work. That was part of the reason why houses used to be cheaper. Now mom's got a high-paying job, just like dad. So now houses are more expensive than ever. So you know who the big loser is? Single men. Single men get killed in that market because you don't have that huge second income of another girl, of another person. Jennifer Yap. It's also why I suspect that, I don't know how popular it is now, but I suspect 3-people relationships is going to be a common thing in the long run, because sharing one home for 3 people or maybe 4 people is going to be a big deal in the future as we continue to bid the value of homes up and corporations buy up the homes as well. Jennifer's got a bag right over here. Hey, mister, just hit my 60th card in my old school silver border EX collection. Your screenshot made me want to share. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Cool. Silver border EX, huh? That's what I had. You, 3 people, says Alex. There we go. Yep, me, you, and your mom. Eric Beltran, Cardos Growlith Snipe. Here he is. Isn't it called polysexual or something? Mister, you're very knowledgeable. I love that. Well, yes. You know, I don't know if I'm really knowledgeable, but yeah, I mean, it's a very interesting subject, don't you think? What makes me mad is that I deliver groceries and items and such to multi-million-dollar homes in my area, and they tip like crap. Yeah, maybe that's how they got rich. I don't know. That's unfair, man. They should tip nice. When we order delivery out here where I live, I always tip nice because I really appreciate not having to do it myself. Here's Super Dan 2 Pokemon Violet Snipes. You got it, Super Dan. You gotta get out there and figure out if there's any sugar mamas. Elon AI bot going to take all our jobs. Some jobs may be replaced by AIs. And so people will have to find work elsewhere. All right, you ready, Super Dan? Maybe I'll get replaced by AI. AI and 2 robot hands. Here we are. That's how people get rich, by being stingy. A little bit, yeah. I mean, you could call it thrifty, you know, or you could call it frugal. You could call it lowering your supply side cost. There's all kinds of terms for it. But yeah, it's kind of sad when it comes to something as personal as delivery, though. You know what I mean? Like, all right, somebody's delivering your food. Maybe you give them a nice tip, but they're like, nah. AI can never replace Mister. You will own nothing and be happy. Super Dan! Yeah, that's sort of like a hyper-centralized economy. That's what that vision is. In that vision, the government owns everything, not you. And the government will divvy out a portion of the stuff to you. And you'll be happier because life will be simpler or something. And actually, for some people, life will be better in a system like that. Some people. For the vast majority of people, I would argue, it won't be better. The vast majority of people will lose autonomy, and if you were a middle income, you would just be worse off. But it's like they're going to make you that way anyways, just by printing money. So, Super Dan, did you need a new bag? You should be in the CZ box. I didn't see it there. Let me check again. You will own nothing in a hyper-centralized, here it is, economy where the government makes all the decisions for you. You will own virtual land, which is basically nothing. There we go. The concept of centralized economies is sort of like the people aren't smart enough to take care of themselves. So we, the intelligentsia, the elite, the leaders, will make the decisions for you because we're so much better at it. You know, all you little people are idiots. So we can make the decisions for you. And technology actually makes that easier to occur. So centralization is becoming easier because of the government's ability to gather data, the ability to surveil you, and I would argue other things too, sort of like erasing culture, I think is a big one. Erasing demographic majorities, I would say, is another one. I mean, you could disagree, but I just think that that actually does work. There's strategies you can use to take a large group of people and basically diffuse them and make them kind of ineffective as a voting bloc. And I think that that is what I would want to do if I was trying to create a centralized power. And there is always someone trying to create a centralized power because that's their personality type, or maybe that's their political philosophy, their religious ideology, any of those things. Imagine those with crypto suddenly lost everything. Well, that is sort of happening. How many crypto billionaires died rapidly? There were like 5 crypto billionaires, all died mysteriously last year at the same time. Perrin Horner says $25 toward my CGC 10 Flaffy. You got it, Mr. Perrin. Perrin Horner. This goes down to 200.5. All right, now we got Andrew Clark. Hey, Mr. I have a bag. 1 Topps S2. One Crown Zenith. SPF. Oof. 2 V-Stars. 5 Scarlet promos. Maybe they had something on Hillary. It's Hillary Clinton. She's got the snook in her sniz. All right, all right, all right. We'll move this over here. When did you start accepting crypto payment? A while ago. Yeah, a while ago. What I do when I receive a crypto payment, I just cash it into, I just turn it into cash right away after the stream ends, so I don't really experience any volatility. You know, there's a lot of young men who are buying crypto and buying Pokemon cards, so I'm not going to lose out on an opportunity to get you to convert your crypto into Pokemon. There we go. But I personally do not have any crypto investments. There we are. I got Pokemon card investments. I'm all about the cards. I'm all in on Pokemon. But I also have some nice properties. I got 2 lake houses. And I got some cash laying around too. Here's Oinky. Here we go. Ah, darn, man. No Cyclizar EX in those. That's what you would hope to pull from the promos. How about this? Howlucha? Whoa! I'm loving this Howlucha. Okay, so... Whoa! Wow, this guy just looks so cool, man. I switched to Pokies from crypto of silly spending. I think that people who bought crypto in the year 2021 got absolutely pummeled in 2022. And it's not perfectly clear what's going to happen to crypto over time. It may become the thing that everyone in crypto wanted it to become. Maybe it'll become the #1 currency. My theory is that if crypto ever gets too large, the United States government will see it as a threat to the US dollar's dominance, and they'll just find some reason to shut it down. And that's it. That's if crypto ever became large enough. I feel that crypto does not help you avoid taxes. I do not think it helps you avoid decentralization of power. I don't think that's actually true. I don't think it helps you avoid the big banks. I don't think that is actually all that safe. I think that the platforms that, you know, most people are going to be using these platforms, those are going to be hackable. And by the way, they're going to be political, right? The leaders of these applications that allow you to trade crypto, it turns out they all have political beliefs. So the nice thing about crypto is that you can use it to transfer money overseas. So that's kind of cool. And it works, you know, like you can trade, you can pay for something in Bitcoin if you want to pay the Bitcoin fee. With a really large transaction, I've found that that's not too bad of a deal. Like, excuse me, one time I sold a case to a guy in Israel and he paid with Bitcoin. And I was like, that's not too bad, actually. So that was one use of crypto that I thought was fine because he couldn't use PayPal with me and he couldn't use Zelle with me. So Bitcoin ended up being a useful tool when he wasn't allowed to use these other financial institutions to trade me money. And since it's not a reversible transaction, I'm not worried about him scamming me either. So yeah, I was like, yeah, buy a case, I'll open it for you. And so that worked out. And so crypto's sitting on the menu right now for people that, you know, end up wanting to use it in that sort of way. But as an investment of your money, I just think that it's got the whole greater fool theory problem where in order for you to make money, the value of crypto always has to rise so that you can sell it to the next person. So, you know, if you're looking at it as a tool for investment, you need it to constantly rise. But a lot of the things that make something rise just don't really apply to crypto. One of the main things, when something's rare, it eventually rises in value, in my opinion. Crypto's the opposite of rare. Crypto is like super inflationary. It's the most inflationary thing I can imagine because you can make new cryptos all the time. But not only that, the existing cryptos can be traded as a fraction. And since it's software, you can trade it in infinitely small fractions. Ooh, too bad about this corner on them. Look at that corner. Infinitely small fractions. So you can trade a smaller and smaller fraction of Bitcoin all the time. And so the number of total Bitcoins in the market doesn't really matter when you can create an infinite number of fractions of one Bitcoin coin, because that's what a computer can do. It can create an infinite number of smaller fractions. You can run the entire crypto market, the entire Bitcoin market off of a single coin. Because of that, software is capable of doing that. So in my mind, it's not rare at all. It's not even slightly rare. Like, it doesn't matter if it gets burned off the market or not, because it's not rare. And now there's like 15,000, 16,000, however many new cryptos. Every day there's a new poop sex cum coin or whatever. And that's because it's all these, you know, all these nerds trying to get rich, making up their new crypto scheme, Logan Paul's crypto game. I have no doubt people will continue to make money in the crypto space, but I view it as closer to gambling than it is to investing, because you're gambling that you're getting in on the crypto scheme early. You're going to be an early mover. The whole pyramid will kind of blow up because a bunch of people will get in behind you. But then, you know, the reason a pyramid scheme collapses is because as the value of a thing gets larger and larger, like let's say crypto gets up to a value of 1 million per coin, how many more people will have to dump money into Bitcoin to get it over 1 million, up to, like, let's say whatever, 1 million and 0.7, right? So how much money will people have to dump into crypto to get it to move that much? Well, it's an enormous amount. And eventually you run out of people, and you run out of people's money, because people are finite and so is money. And so eventually, no matter how high crypto goes, it has to slow down until it completely slows down. And when it completely slows down, everyone who's in crypto is suddenly going to start sweating and ripping their money out before the collapse, before they get hit by the collapse. Because that's the only real way you make money in crypto. Is it only turns into real money after you've pulled your, after you've sold your coin out. And that's kind of what we saw. We saw that collapse occur after it peaked. And that's how you make money. You have to essentially take it from someone else. You're taking someone else's value. Everyone's looking at their screen going, wow, this crypto's valuable. Look at all this money I have in crypto. But that's not true, because it's not real money until you've sold the coin into cash. Then you have cashed out. Then you have the value that you saw on your screen. If everyone tried to do that at the same time, you would find that that number on your screen collapses really fast before you get your money out. So only a certain number of people truly have that value in the coin, and it's a matter of who pulls out first. Mister, you changed the rules for the SLAB-AWAY payment? Just a little bit. You have to put $20 down toward the slab. I feel this same concept applies to Pokies. Yeah, so Pokey, well, it can apply to a lot of things, because what we're almost referring to is a bubble. But I would say one of the main things that is different with Pokemon, Pokemon cards, they physically exist. So, like, this isn't just a string of code on a computer, right? It's here. It's in my hand. I own it. And then another thing I would say is it's actually rare. So this is done printing. This is actually finite. So this card's actually finite. If I collected all the Tentacruels, you wouldn't get a Tentacruel, and the price of the Tentacruel would probably jump. All right, let's see who's next. We got Inpeng Sangvalet, 1 Star Wars Chrome. But, Pokemon cards, don't advertise themselves as the second coming of Christ, you know, oh, we're going to take on the big banks. We're going to get rid of the regulators. Well, look what happens when you take on the big banks. Look what happens when you get rid of the regulators. SBF just turns out he's a kind of a shitty bad guy. You know what I mean? So you got all these people who are so zealous about getting rid of the evil, corrupt central banks. And it turns out the people who run these large crypto machines, they're corrupt too. You know, it's like, you're a bad institution. Why am I excited to get away from those banks and get with you, your bank? Your bank's just as corrupt. Here we are. So it turns out that these guys are all kind of similar to those big banks. They're just kind of money grubbing, hungry for money, hungry for power, hungry for influence, and ready to steal your money from you. And why would that surprise you? Because the people who actually rise to the top, the people who rise to the top when it comes to crypto, in my opinion, they are the most money hungry of all, you know, because they're looking at crypto and going, I'm going to build my crypto bank empire. And, you know, and so they're looking for any corner to cut, any gamble to take. You know, this is the thing. To make a lot of money in investment banking, you have to take really high risks, because a 10% return or a 7% return, you don't get rich on a 7% return. You need to get like a 30% return. Now you're making good money. Now you're getting rich, and people talk about you in Time magazine. So, well, what gives you a 30% return? Not anything that anyone trusts. You make a 30% return on something that's nearly a complete gamble. You know, you make 100%, a doubling your money return on something that's a complete gamble, which I would argue Pokemon cards have that potential, because they are very close to a gamble too. Inpeng, Sangvalet. So, you know, so they take these huge gambles in the market on things that no one's really sure about. And that's where all the big earnings are, except for when it doesn't work. So you bet on this big thing. Maybe it's a specific, you know, shitcoin, or maybe it's a tiny company with a big idea, but they haven't implemented it yet. So you're in the early stages, and it's possible for the investment to grow the most. You bet big on it. You got to bet big. That's the only way to get that big return. So you put 20 million into some unsure thing, and then you get a 30% return, and voila, you're a genius. Everyone's like, wow, this guy's a freaking financial genius. Oh, if only we could be like him, we could all be rich. But then, you know, you do it again, and it's like flipping a coin, and the business collapses, or the dumb crypto collapses, and now you're an idiot. Now you're a fraud. You wasted everyone's money. That's how it's going for them. And it shows you, you know, and what's it all based off of too? You know, it's really just based off of them selling really well, selling this idea that crypto's so good. You know, that was the criticism of what happened with SBF and his company, is he hired all these actors to tell you, wow, you need to invest in crypto. What was the thing that the one guy said? Fortune favors the brave, you know, that kind of crap. So they got to hype you up into it to get you to put your real cash into their fake cash, so they can get their 30% return. The ad worked on you. They get their 30% return on investment, and then they turn around and claim, look how good crypto is. You got to get in with us. And it blows up even more. But then, you know, the cracks begin to show. Crypto's not truly productive. It's not truly doing anything. What does avoiding regulation mean? It usually just means making very risky moves with money, or illegal moves, right? So it just turns out it's not really based on anything foundationally good, and then it eventually collapses. Melvin Caballero, please. Oh, Melvin didn't send me a note. I was getting a note from Bank of America. Melvin, with all that being said, please invest in TheCardconomist coin. Coming to a shitcoin mint near you. You got $19, Mr. Melvin. I wasn't sure what you wanted to do with it. Ta-da! Mr. Does the fact that Pokemon just came out with 2 legendary bicycles for the special Pokemon for this gen scare you? Have they run out of ideas? Here's the deal. It's possible to take an idea and implement it in a way where it's very successful. So the idea of having the legendaries be bicycles Maybe they just implemented it like shit, you know, like let's say, here's one of my things I didn't like about it. You just start out with them being super powerful. It's already the huge monster the moment you begin. What if it had like 3 evolutionary stages and you start out with it being kind of like, you know, a pathetic weak bicycle, and it evolves and evolves again, and then you feel super powerful at the end of the game. At the end of the game, not the beginning of the game. So there's ways they could have implemented it where it felt better. Also, the fact is just like, yeah, ride me, I don't care. You know, like you didn't have to earn it. It's just like, ride me. I love being ridden. Yes, it was weird. It was just sort of shoehorned. It felt like a good idea, but like not a well implemented idea. But then the game itself, that's like the whole game in a nutshell. It's like it didn't feel well implemented in any way. Felt very unpolished. It felt like a game that an indie dev studio could have made. Okay, let's see what's next. Super Dan says 2 more Violet Snipes, please. All right, Super Dan. I played 10 hours of Hogwarts. Crypto's entertainment and similar to gambling. Still, the whales always do the best, and the retail investor is lucky to make a rack, if not lose 90%. Well, right, and that's another thing. So people, another one of the things they will tell you is that crypto is not centralized. Isn't it, though? If a couple of whales own so much of it that they can heavily influence the market, it is a little bit centralized. You know what I mean? A little bit. But also you've got heavy advertisement and news media companies that can also complicate the perspective of the crypto to the point where, you know, well, you know, you could argue that happens in any market. So I don't think that's such a solid argument for me to make. But yeah, just it feels like, and also another thing I've heard about them, a criticism, is that the actual miners are pretty centralized as well. So the team that's mining these cryptos and making decisions about the crypto tend to be fairly small groups that are kind of centralized as well. All right, let's see. Let's refresh. We've got Mr. Hammam, Galaxy Chrome, Star Wars. You got it. It's cool, VLN. Thanks for sending it. You're awesome. Mr. I'm Melvin C. 1 Sneaker Bunko and 1 Star Birth. Excuse me. 1 Sneaker Bunko and 1 Star Birth. You got it, Mr. Melvin. Did you need a new bag? Where's Star Birth? Here we are. The future for crypto is really uncertain, though. I don't know what it's going to look like. I've got same bag. Sounds good, man. I've got my prediction for crypto. You guys want to hear my prediction? Crypto, the blockchain technology behind crypto will basically one day just be used by the government to track what you do with money. And the government will create its own cryptocurrency with this new technology. I don't know when they will. You know, remember, government's still ran by boomers, but it won't be forever. One day it's going to be younger, smarter, more technologically educated people. And they're going to say, we need to turn the US dollar into a cryptocurrency so that we can track what happens with the US dollar. So it's going to be used to surveil you, to make sure you're forced to pay taxes correctly, no tax avoidance anymore, and they will use it to gather data on you. Gather data and spy. Those will be the point of cryptocurrency in the future. And, you know, if any cryptocurrency challenges the US dollar, it will likely get banned. That's my guess. Because the problem with the Bitcoin is that it is a little bit decentralized, meaning that people in China and Russia can heavily influence it, or, you know, just the international community can heavily influence it in a way the United States cannot. And that is why it can end up being a competitor to the US dollar. So why would the United States allow that to exist? Well, I don't think they would. If they did, I guess that would just mean that the United States is sort of weaker than it appears to be. But a strong country would never allow that to truly occur. What you didn't tell me was that there's a blower and nitrous. What? Here we go. And we are caught up on orders. We got about 20 minutes left together. Do you guys want to order any more? I'll give you guys some times to place some more order. Crypto is like FOMO. Well, yeah, so for the retail investor just means you know, me and you. That's all it means. Just regular people. So for regular people, you watch people get turned into a crypto millionaire like Bitcoin or Doge or something funny like that, and you think, oh my gosh, I'm missing out. I could become a brilliant crypto investor. They all tell me, and remember, everyone who already got crypto, they really want you to get into crypto. They're cheerleading. They will say every positive thing. They will obscure every negative thing and say, oh, this person just doesn't understand technology. Oh, they're a boomer. They just don't get it. You don't get it. But they're already in crypto with all their money. And so they can't afford for crypto to collapse. They would lose all their money. And what they really need is for you to buy in, because that's what will be required for crypto to move up in value. Remember, it's a greater fool kind of asset where in order to make money on it, you have to sell it for more than you bought it for forever. And eventually, it can't keep rising. Eventually, it has to stop. And again, it's not rare. So yeah, they're really probably the people who have put a lot of money into crypto are aware of these issues. And so they're cheerleading for it all the time. And if you're a doubter, they call you every name that they can. They really don't like doubters because you're literally a threat to their money. Just straight up in the literal sense, you are a huge threat to them if people actually listen to you and been like, why am I putting my money in this? Crypto's fake money. Just listen, take it in, and watch what happens. That's what I think. So this is for Paul Newman, $100 slab-away payment. Thank you, Paul. Well, you know, what's going to happen over time is there's going to be more people who become crypto millionaires. In my opinion, is essentially like winning the lottery. You can do that in the stock market too, by the way. There's always some stock that moved up the most. Like if we went and looked, there's probably a stock that rose yesterday by like 24%. There's usually some stock that did that. So that still happens in the crypto market though. And they're going to be like, I can't believe you didn't invest in crypto like I did, bro. But again, that's because all cryptos are basically mini pyramid schemes. They all, in order for the people who got in early to get rich, a whole bunch of people have to pile in behind them, and then they can sell their coin once it's risen up in price and get out of that market because they know, like I know, that it cannot sustainably go up forever. You eventually run out of people's money. You run out of people. So they will sell once they think a peak has been reached because that's the primary way you make money in crypto. You have to buy in, advertise it, and then sell out. See? And it's the same story for every crypto. So like Logan Paul's whole crypto zoo, that's exactly what happened. The Jake the Snake or whatever his name was, that's exactly what he's doing. He's buying in, Logan Paul hypes it up, he sells out after the hype, and then he makes $5 million. Remember, they claimed he made $5 million. He's a millionaire now, basically from swindling people, by the way, so it's really frustrating. But yeah, I mean, that's the game, and it has worked. It has worked really well, in my opinion. Here's Javier Arroyo, 2 V-stars. It hasn't worked for the investors, the normal people. It works for the people who establish the crypto. So the early movers, who are typically the people establishing the coin, you know, they wring your hand and go, oh my God, you're going to miss out on the greatest opportunity of your life. Fight the banks, fight the power. Let's get out of money. They're printing money and blah, 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 right? So they say all the things. You buy in, and then they sell out, and they make all their money off of you. They're like, oh, good, he bought it. He bought all of this advertisement. And that's another thing about cryptocurrencies is you realize it's very heavily dependent on advertisement. You have to advertise like crazy. Hammam says you might have missed their order. Mr. Hammam, I would never. All right, we need to look for Hammam's order and make sure we didn't miss it. Javier Arroyo. You ready? Here's Le'Veon. Oh, wow. Look at that. 3 cards in here. So we got Bidoof and this guy. South Park, they made a whole thing about it, didn't it? With the PP or whatever it was. Here it goes. The PP episodes. Fortune favors the brave. Yeah, they were making fun of it. They were roasting it. And that was correct of them to do. A lot of people who got swindled by SBF were really mad at people like Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank for sort of cheerleading for the thing that they were buying into. They're like, we were just doing what you were doing because we thought you were smart. Here we are. There we go. I heard my name, but I think you went to someone else. Oh, really? All right, let's take another look at this then, huh? Mr. Hammam, 1 Galaxy Chrome. I think you might be right. I think I might have actually gone to the next person. It's weird. All right, so 1 Galaxy Chrome. FTX got screwed over, same way, always a bigger fish in the sea. Here we are. All right. Happy Mister still live. Been to Walmart for some treats to eat. 9:44 a.m. and we still have the Cardconomist going strong. Mister, do you have any movie promo graded cards from the Pokemon movie that came out? What? No. I don't think I do. Like, just came out? I don't really grade too much modern stuff. Okay, you got the Lizard Man. Cool. We did it. We got Obi-Wan Kenobi. Do you guys remember last year the Squid Game rug pull? There was a Squid Game token, and it was kind of going to the moon for a minute. And then the creators rug pulled it. Turned out he owned a huge fraction of them, of the Squid tokens, and he just wasn't revealing how many truly existed. And then he sold all of his Squid token once it reached a high enough price. That's pretty clever. Pretty clever trick. Pikachu and Mewtwo. Or the Phase K, remember that? Mom, that one was interesting because we actually had Phase K in this stream, and he was buying cards for me. Phase K was in our stream having me open cards live for him, and he ended up later on participating in some kind of crypto scheme. Was he on this stream? He was. He was in here buying cards live. We've also had Chad from Cold Ones, Mr. Nogla. He's been really kind to us over the years. Big donations. Ryan Upchurch, or is it Uphill? He is a musician. He was in here and he bought some cards live. Probably someone else. I just can't remember. Facts, Mr. Legit. Save things. Save thing as that FTX thing September on a bigger scale. Imagine Leonhardt joined your stream. Oh, that would be very cool. When the F did he show up, says NGA. Depends on who you're talking about. Phase K, he showed up 2 years ago. Leonhardt is big time cringe. You don't like Leonhardt? He's nice. Like a long time ago. Upchurch wasn't here once? Ryan Upchurch was in here once, and he dropped like 3 $500 donations on me in the middle of the stream. My friend invested in a crypto. He made 90,000 but got greedy and didn't sell. Ended up losing money at the end. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, when you see it go up like that, all you can think is hold, hold, hold. But in such a turbulent market, sometimes it is better to sell. All right, so let's see. So we finished Mr. Hammam. Let's jump back over here. And we'll grab this. Inpeng, Sengvile, Pokebra, and Live Costume. All right, you got it. A friend of Phase K actually reached out to me after I sold him some booster packs. And he wanted me to sell him a Team Rocket booster box. And I ended up telling him no. I told him, nah, I couldn't do it. Palkia. Oh, Zoroark. So nice. Maybe I should have just sold him the box. I guess at the right price I would have sold. Oh, wait, I don't shuffle Pokebras. Very nice. You pick up a lovely Hisuian Zoroark. I wish I could remember his name. It was like Anthony or Alex or something like that. Mr. Our order's still open. What time is it? 3:50? I'll take another order or two. All right, Inpeng with an I. You're over here. Yay! Just got here for the night. You got a hit pack there picking up the Hisuian Zoroark. That's nice. Here we go. Lance Weiss, 1 Merlin sticker, pack series 1. 1 pack of Mario, please. You mean like Super Mario? Sounds like it. Ugh. It's me, Mario. Wahoo. There they are, Super Mario. Okay, Mr. Lance. I'm trying to remember if we had other guests. Charizard, he's so nice. Hey, Mr. Longline, I want to order a quickie. A quickie? The Marion card looks fantastic. I think you could get a quickie. I don't know what gets defined as a quickie. There's no promise on wait times. Was the GameConomist on the stream? I hear he's been here almost every episode. It's a me, Manny Wahoo. Why is Pokemon Meiji from 1998 so expensive? The Mew foil. I know what you're talking about, and just weirdo guys like me collecting up the weird Japanese stuff. That sounds like something I would do. I'm doing that right now with Cardos. Whoop. We got some lovely cards here. Look at that Toad. Look at that Daisy. Almost said Peach. You guys wouldn't have forgiven me. And it's a me, Mario. I was listening. So she's playing golf here. I was listening to a Joe Rogan clip, and they were talking about how people who live next to golf courses were getting cancer. And the reason they were getting cancer is because the golf courses are so heavily treated with like pesticides and crap like that. It soaks into the ground there. And so if you're close enough to that place, you end up being exposed to all these really bad chemicals. You know, the chemicals they use to treat your lawn, they're like super carcinogenic. And yeah, so I found that really fascinating that something as simple as golf could poison your drinking water and cause you to develop cancer later in life. Very interesting. Oh my gosh, scary, yeah. Yeah, I thought the same thing. I was like, wow, I wouldn't have even thought of that. It brings us back to this issue once again where we got to stop consuming chemicals we got to stop thinking of it as normal. Like every time a chemical is involved with something, you need to question if it's necessary. There's chemicals in like everything, like your soap, your detergent, half the things in your garage sitting on a shelf are made out of a really horrible chemical. And if you're exposing yourself to it all the time, you're absorbing chemicals that could go in and damage your... Oh, that's because this is an e-box. That's why I can't find it. Duh. You're absorbing these things that are going to damage the cell data in your DNA or your cells, and that's going to trigger the cancer. Plastic is the worst. There's no microplastic. Mr. Are Pokies toxic? No, Pokies are your friend. Just live and enjoy. There's too much to worry about, mister. Here we are. Thank you, Mr. Lance. Patrick Strader, 1 V-Star Japanese. 1 live boosty. You got it. Patrick Strader, what's up, man? Soup. Oh, your lucky night. Let's see what's going on for Mr. Patrick. Mr. Cancer just can show up with age. Here we are. Oops. Hey, that's a Phantom Forces spot. Very nice. All right, Phantom Forces spot for Patrick Strader. Not my coins, says Gent. And just like that, Phantom Forces booster pack goes back into the live customs. Patrick Strader right here on 18. Well, that's pretty good. Looks like number 2 is scratched out, so I think that means we need to write this down here. Wow. Did we shuffle after the live boosty? All right, let's see what we got in here. Beep. Hyped to see the break. A Phantom Forces box break Well, that'll be our third box break of Phantom Forces. Every time we do a box break of it, it's like super cringe. The packs are cold. You lose a lot of money. We have never pulled the Dialga before, but we've only opened, this will be our third box. We've only opened 2 other boxes. So it's just a very tough set. And the Dialga is the chase pull by far. And so you need to pull it to make your money. If you do pull it, though, you have a valuable and expensive booster box. Like, we looked up, that's not good. We looked up the price, and even if the Dialga grades 9, you're still making a profit. So it's heavily, heavily dependent on you pulling that one card. And I guess in theory, the other cards, if you pulled them in great condition, it can be really good then too. But yeah, it's a very tough set. And what everyone wants out of that set is that amazing Dialga card. And if somebody pulls it, it's going to be a huge, like, you know, it's going to be really huge for them. If you pull in at grades 10, it's like $7,000, 6 or 7. Jennifer Yap, 5 Pixars. You got it, Jennifer? Okay, Jennifer. Let's pull something nice. Okay. Get a little snip in. Okay. Oh, wow. You got a Dory card right off the bat. Right off the bat, Jen. You must be... No way! Dory and then a stamped, whatever these guys are, card. Great round. Nemo and Dory. Wow. You are having some good luck. What do you think about Gold Stars? I'd like the Gold Star Torchic 10 in order to finish my Rocket Returns collection, but, you know, I'm not requiring myself to pull that card. I really feel like it's overpriced at what they're asking. They want like $45,000 for it. I would make, in the past, I would pay $35 for it. Honestly, I don't know if I'd want to pay $35 for it now even, because a lot of other cards did fall in price somewhat. So the guys who have the Torchic are just asking this really high price, and I'm not biting. Somebody else maybe, but I'm not biting. There's so many other good cards on the market that look like they have room to grow in price compared to the Torchic. It's just not, it's not selling me. What about Japanese Charizard Gold Star? Nah, I wouldn't mess around with Japanese Gold Star. There we go. I think that's more of a niche market than the English one. Okay, Hammam says, I'll take another Star Wars. You got it, Mr. Hammam. All right, cool. Haha. There we go. Oh, we reached 100 likes. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. The Empire Strikes Back. Wow, that looks amazing. That must have been so exciting when it came out in movie theaters for the first time all the way back then. But the Japanese cards are way better, especially the texture. Here we are. You can collect the Japanese ones. Go for it, man. As long as they remain low pop, I think you'll be fine. As long as they remain low pop, you'll be fine. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm more likely to pick up another Gold Star Charizard before I bother with that Gold Star Torchic, because it's just so overpriced, man. I wish there was some way for me to tell that to the guys who are selling it. It's like, dude, there is just no way that I will come close to that price you want for it. Because I feel like I'm exactly the person they should be trying to sell to. There can't be a lot of guys. I mean, there are a lot of Pokemon card investors, but I mean, I don't think there's a lot of guys with the money and the guts to take the risk on such an expensive card. So the pool of guys who might actually buy that Torchic is not as big as you think. And yeah, I don't know. But, you know, they're determined to sell it at that higher price. It's just never going to happen. I'll buy every card up off the market first. It's too high. It's too high of a price. It doesn't make sense to buy. I'd rather save up and buy first edition base set Zard. You know what I mean? Faisal Muhammad says 2 Silver Tempest, 2 Lost Origins. I have a bag in the F box. Also, if my bag is fat, you may remove the hollows. Here we are. Do you ever buy cards in auction? Yeah, occasionally. If my bag is fat, you may remove the hollows. Oh, I appreciate it, man. This is for Mr. Faisal Muhammad. All right. Get you some hot pulls. Well, those people... Oh, look at that. Wow, your lucky night, man. Looks well-centered, too. Look at that, everybody. Well-centered. Have me grade it, Mr. Faisal. I'd be happy to grade it. Here's Venomoth and Arcanine. He said get rid of the hollows. All Pokies are created equal. Bronzong. And Roserade. Silly Roserade. There is a Torchic Gold Star. Nah, I'm not going to touch that. Let me tell you something. When a card is a 9.5 and it's a big, expensive card like that, that's just a fancy way of saying it's a 9. That's all it is. You don't think the guy already... You don't think he already tried to regrade it into a 10? You'd be nuts to not try to regrade that. Of course he tried to regrade it. He tried to regrade it, and it failed. Maybe he tried with every company. I don't know. But he tried to regrade that into a 10, and it failed. If he didn't try to regrade it, he's nuts. It's too expensive of a card not to test. Ah, here we are. Thanks for letting me... Whoa, does that say 122? Thanks for allowing me to remove the hollows, because there is literally no room in the F box at all. There we go. Congratulations on your big hit. That was awesome. That bag says 122 on it. Wow, coming in like a year later, man. Glad you're here. Remember, guys, 1 year and I remove bags from the table. Whew. I'm very happy I did not do that to your bag. There we go. Michael Cusick says 1 Pokebra. You got it, Mr. Michael Cusick. Yeah, so when it comes to those big, expensive cards, more likely than not, they've already tested it. Same as Enta, Rowlet. Michael Cusick. Michael. Silly Michael. There we go. We have Dorickcayton, 1 Pixar booster. All right, Damien. 1 Pixar booster. Booty. 1 Pixar booty. Booty cheeks. Booty cheek slap. Booty cheek clap. Steep. These nuts. Yep, the quality is better, I think, says John Wilson. I own 0 gold stars. I have the gold star Charizard. I feel like that's good enough. If I had to buy another gold star, if I could get one of those gold star Gyarados at a good price, that'd be nice. Will you buy PSA 10 gold star Rayquaza? Oh, no, I'm really not interested in that one at all. Yeah, those gold stars are silly overpriced. They're so expensive. I don't want to say silly overpriced, but man, they are so expensive. And I'm just not nostalgic for them. I get that they're like rare and they're old. But yeah, I'm not excited for them. They do not excite me. The only thing I can say is that my Gold Star Charizard is my most expensive card. That's all I can say. So that's sort of like a brag. He's not like my favorite Charizard. He's just my most expensive one. So I know you guys all go, whoa, when I show them off. All right, that's all the orders. What about a Cardos 9 Charizard? Will you buy it, Mr. Notice Me Senpai? Yeah, I'm open-minded to buying Cardos 9 Charizard. All right, guys, fantastic stream. We actually had a great audience the whole time. I'm surprised by that, even late into the night. It is 4 a.m. That's when we wrap up. We did start late. I apologize for starting so late, but I'm going to stop here and go relax and enjoy my weekend. I hope you guys enjoy yours too. And I'll be back on for the Sunday nighttime stream. See you later.